J got them bees rocking. Trezo Bay. Welcome to Straight Facts. I know you gon' feel it. All good vibes, so please save your opinions. See why I ain't here to judge, so don't be looking for a critic. Do this combos out of love and help to spread some recognition. We can talk about your favorite team and how they got you feeling. Overall growth and understanding is the mission. So just kick back and listen and analyze what's mentioned. You can even pull up next and share your thoughts. Come on, let's get it. Welcome to Straight Facts. Yeah. Welcome to Straight Facts, man. Hey.
Welcome to Straight Facts Podcast, episode 26. This is a good one, man. I had to reach out to my guy, grab an entrepreneur, a hustler, a guy who's been grinding since the 10th grade, got it out the mud. I want to bring to the show Prince Cott. What's good, family? Everything good with you? Appreciate you pushing up on Straight Facts Podcast, bro. I know you had a busy day, but I appreciate you pushing up on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's get this thing started, my bro.
All right.
Man, tell me a little something about your beginning, where you grew up at.
So originally I'm from Augusta, Georgia. So I started out at Aquinas High School. Started to realize it wasn't for our people.
Yeah, facts.
I actually ended up getting kicked out probably the first semester, and then kind of brought me over to North Augusta. So that's kind of where I got my start. Like, I think I transferred in the middle of 9th grade year.
Okay.
And then graduated from North Augusta and then went on to play football in Ohio.
Okay, I want to take it back a little bit. So you started off in Augusta, that's where you was born at and stuff?
Yep.
Okay, so do you remember the neighborhoods and stuff like that where you grew up at?
Meadowbrook.
Oh, okay, that's right down Deesbridge.
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Meadowbrook and how it was growing up out there, man.
Well, as a kid, man, everybody used to always just be outside. We used to have a little basketball goal in the middle of the street, man. So at least I just remember never being in the house.
For sure.
Being outside, enjoying being a kid.
Facts. So you caught a little bit of the old era was there where everybody was outside interacting with each other, hooping, stuff like that. So how long did you stay in Meadowbrook?
All my life.
Oh yeah?
18.
Okay. So when you left Aquinas and came over here, you still living in Augusta for a little bit?
Yeah, but we kind of wiggled our way through the system. So basically I had a cousin still there. Just kind of use her address.
For sure. Okay, for sure. Because I remember Aquinas, man. We used to play them in basketball a lot. And I think was it a private school or something like that?
Yeah, private school.
Yeah, because we used to play, man. They had like a lot of tall white boys that was like 7 feet. You know what I'm saying? So you say you didn't have a really good experience at Aquinas. So that's when you came to the North. So tell me a little bit about that experience, man, when you pulled up to the North and started to play football and sports like that.
Man, I got over here and off the first day, it just felt like that's where I belong. And North Augusta really been supporting me through my whole career. Like, I'm pretty much locked in with everybody, even though people don't know. I'm locked in with them, but
for sure,
North Augusta know me.
Facts. And from what I seen, like I said, like a lot of people been supporting, like just going on by your page and stuff like that. I can see from like years ago, folks been supporting you because you seem like a good guy that bring a lot of good energy and stuff like that. So that's good that North Augusta was supporting you since day one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so did you, like football, okay, so what year did you start to play football?
I want to say, so I've been playing football like since middle school. So actually what's crazy is when I first got into football, playing rec, so in Augusta we got like a weight limit. So at 12 years old, I was pushing like 200.
Wow.
So they didn't let me play over here, so I came over here and played for the North Augusta Red.
Yeah.
For the White Jackets.
Facts, because over here it ain't a weight limit. It's by age.
Yep.
Wow, because we used to, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, when I was young, like we used to play against some like people we thought was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't go by weight, so it was like, as long as you under that age limit, you get to play and whatnot. So you was able to come over here, play with the North Augusta team. So you played for the high school varsity?
Played for the varsity, junior varsity, and then played for the North Augusta White Jackets.
Okay, tell me about that experience a little bit, man. You was pretty good at it?
Oh yeah.
What position?
Running back, linebacker.
Okay.
Back then, before the age shit, I had a little speed on me, so it was hard I was a hard joker to tackle.
Oh yeah?
So I played in the class in rec. It was me and Jay Sean Brooks. We used
okay.
It was probably the best two
athletes.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember some of the players off that North Augusta team that you played with? Some of the names that stood out?
I want to say KJ Green, a guy named Lawrence. Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure. But you was one of the best people on the team and whatnot. So you end up, so we're gonna take it back 10th grade. That's when you first started your entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
What made you want to start your merch and stuff like that, clothing line?
So I just kind of wanted to figure out a way to make. I mean, at that age, you know, you got your parents, they'll give you a little change here and there, but I wanted my own, man. So I just started to brainstorm that summer going into 10th grade. How can I make my own money? And then it just hit me like, everybody need clothes. It's always gonna be a need for clothes. So, and I always used to have a love for art and just drawing out stuff. So, you know, putting art and mixing fashion with it, it was just a no-brainer for me.
Facts. So who inspired you to start liking art and stuff like that?
I say my dad. He actually has a bachelor's in art. He's actually one of the top drawing artists here in Augusta. So like he's had pieces featured in the Aiken Museum for the Arts. So
wow.
I learned from him.
Shout out Pops, man. What's his name? Shout him out, man.
Reginald Cotton.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out Reginald Cotton, man, for inspiring this young man to put his ideas together with the art and clothing line like that. So, okay, so what inspired that name? Was it Hustle and Pray first, or was it Black Stampede?
So before any of it, it was I started out with 1998 clothing. So it basically stood for all the 90s babies. I was born in 95. And then eventually as I grew, I found out, you know, I wanted to expand past the 90s babies. So I say like in 2021, like right before COVID hit, I was working for FedEx, and then it just hit me like Black Stampede. So the meaning behind it, I always tell everybody, like when you see a group of animals, you don't see one black animal, one white animal, you just see a group of animals. Yep. So it just basically means a group of people racing towards the goal of prosperity. So,
wow, that's hard, bro. So you thought about that at that time while you was working for FedEx?
Driving in the truck.
Wow, that's crazy. So you had an epiphany at that time.
Yeah.
You would say God probably gave you that idea at that time. And the reason why I brought God up because I love the way you not afraid to talk about God and put it into your business. And I want to segue into like Hustle and Pray. Where did that idea come from?
Basically, like I said, I always grew up in a church. Both my family, or my mom and dad, both own local businesses here. They've been in business for like 40, 50 years now.
Wow.
So, like I said, without God, I wouldn't even be in a position I am right now. He wouldn't have gave me the mindset to be able to go out and get it and hustle like I do. So, I mean, just tying God into what I do in everyday life.
For sure. And it sounds like it was already been in your DNA because you said your parents already had businesses and entrepreneurship. Because that's going to be my next question. Like, what made you want to start your own business? Who inspired you to do that and want to build your own company and be the head of it?
Basically, going back to my parents, man, they put it into me to go down this path that I'm on. Like I said, they've been in business for 40, 50 years. They got two of the oldest running businesses, and we own the land. So
wow, that's big.
I always wanted to be like them.
Facts. That's big, and that's always good to have your parents as good role models to look after. So that's good that you was able to look after them and start your business. What's 3 things that you want to accomplish with your business in the near future?
Inspire people to be the best version of themselves. Like, no matter what people say, if you got a dream, you should be able to go out and accomplish it. Eventually open up, my own brick and mortar store and expanding past the United States.
Exactly. And that's facts because I ain't gonna lie, like even with my podcast, like when I'm about to look at the graphs and the people who support it, it's a lot of people outside the United States that's out here too. So like you said, we got to branch our mindsets outside of the hood, our state, the United States, and the world.
Yeah.
So that's good that you was able to have that mindset to branch out into the world and think about the world and stuff like that. With your clothing line, what do you have like? Okay, because I remember me and you was talking about the spring collection, right? Let's talk about that a little bit. How soon is that coming up, and what items are you dropping this spring coming up?
So with this next drop, I really wanted to focus on not just releasing a product, but marketing that product the right way. A lot of us in the city who got clothing brands, we think, well, we drop a couple of pictures, people just gonna shop.
Yeah,
it don't work like that. Like, it's really a science to it.
It is.
So like each piece I have, so we're gonna be dropping some short sleeve versions of the Hustle and Pray shirts, the joggers and the camo and the black. These were a popular item that a lot of people have been asking me about. So, like I said, I just want to do everything right with this drop coming up.
Exactly. Cause that was one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about the other day, and like I said, he brought me the Hustle and Prayer shirt. So, you know, this is one of the shirts, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Also he had the Black Stampede. Let's talk about that a little bit as well. What ideas that you have in the future that you want to bring to the table as far as your clothing line? Do you want to talk about your hats, other merch? Do you want to bring like other type of things as well?
I'm looking into, like, once I get established, hopefully doing some stuff for the kids. Cause when I went to college, I studied social work and business management. So, I love working with kids because, you know, they're the future. And I feel like a lot of us the kids don't get an opportunity to wear like what everybody else is wearing.
Thanks.
And so I feel like I just wanted to provide them with something that is popular, that is affordable, and they don't feel left out.
Exactly. Because nowadays we're in the era where everybody judging off your looks and what you got and stuff like that. And that takes a toll on the kids with their self-esteem and stuff like that. So that's good that you're thinking about that. Let's take it back a little bit to your college days. What college did you attend?
Capital University.
Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, up there in Columbus.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that experience a little bit, man. How it was going up there at a young age up there in Ohio.
It was definitely a culture shock for me. Coming from the South, it's predominantly white there. So you really had to be on your P's and Q's, but luckily for me, my roommate was one of my friends at North Augusta, Jordan Blocker.
Okay.
So yeah, we stayed up there, roommate. And yeah, it was just a different experience, man. It really helped me to find myself and like really become a man. Cause like I was 8 hours away from home. So it wasn't
exactly.
Something happened, mom and pops can shoot up here and help me. Like I really had to figure it out on my own.
Exactly. And so would you say that experience helped you to become who you is today as far as handling business and not able to panic when things get tough?
Oh, for sure. Like I said, up there, I had a lot of experiences where I just had to figure it out on my own.
Exactly. Yep. Facts. So that's good that you was able to go up there. How long did you attend that college?
3 years.
3 years? Yes, did you take up anything that does with like business management or clothing or anything like that?
No, I just really free gamed it. So upon my college decision, I really wanted to go to Atlanta and go to the Design Institute.
Okay.
But you know, they weren't giving me free college, so I took the football route. I mean, I didn't have to pay for school, so
you got a scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Wow, let's talk about that, man. I know you humble, bro, but let's talk about that a little bit, man. You got a scholarship to attend college.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what was that like, man, as a young man to get a scholarship and come from Augusta in a small town and able to use as your advantage?
I would say it was definitely a very humbling experience because in high school, I mean, I wasn't first string, I was second string though, so I was in the rotation, but I never thought I would have that opportunity to use a skill that I have, to be able to just basically get a free ride to college.
Exactly, because that's tough, man. And a lot of athletes nowadays, man, it's hard to gain like, what I want to say, like a lot of popularity from doing all that because everybody can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to branch out and do other things. Everybody's not going to be able to make it to the NFL or make it to a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So that was good that you was able to do that and also think about extra plan in case you don't make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was good that you was able to accomplish that. So how long before you moved back to Augusta when you was up there in Columbus?
I actually just moved back last August.
Wow.
So in total, I was up there for 8 years.
Wow. So you had to establish yourself up there after school and all.
Pretty much.
Okay, dang, that's what's up, bro. So by being up there, did you meet a lot of like great people that was able to like what I want to say, like give you extra pointers or learn from, cause when you meet new people, you're able to learn from them and take it and heave it into your business and stuff like that. Did you meet some other people up there that was able to?
So I did actually, I called my counselor, her name was Jenny Smith, and she basically just helped me stay grounded cause, going up there coming from the South, we think we can handle stuff a certain way like we do down here, but you can't do that like that up there. So actually I had got into some trouble where it ended up having me getting kicked out of a school. So I had to go find a home, off campus. I was suspended for football for like a year.
Wow.
So it actually set me down and figure out what it is, where am I trying to go? after this.
So that she was the one that sat you down and got you right back on track.
Yeah.
Okay, see, and this is what I like to teach the youth, because people like to see where you at today and they think everything was just sweet. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you brought up the fact that you was suspended, got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You had to go off campus and find your way up there. It's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had to find your way, but Miss Jenny, she was able to reel you back in. You know what I'm saying? So that's good that you was able to, pick her ideas and stuff like that and able to branch and use it as your success and stuff like that. So that's good that Miss Jenny was able to look out for you like that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Let's get into the final couple of questions. You say you're a sports guy, right?
Yeah.
So you've been watching sports and stuff lately?
Here and there, but like, man, I've been so focused on making this month a big month for me, man. I haven't even listened to no music, really been watching no TV. I really just been reading a lot of books, listening to a lot of clothing brand podcasts to kind of emulate to where I'm trying to get to.
Exactly. And 'cause that's why I tell people, like, you know, you can take little nuggets out of each people. You don't have to copy everything, but we always can learn from people.
Yeah.
So you be watching a lot of podcasts. And what type of books do you read, man?
So the current book I'm on now is the 48 Laws of Power.
And
it's a good book.
Yeah.
I say if you trying to get somewhere, especially business wise, that's definitely a book you should pick up.
Exactly, because all the successful entrepreneurs or businessmen that I always see on documentaries or talk to face to face, they always say they read that book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a book that, you know what I'm saying, as a business, you have to stay forward. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no feelings into this thing.
Yeah.
It's all about like the next man up. You know what I'm saying? It's a dog eat dog world.
Yeah, facts.
You know, so it's good that you're able to read books, because I want to show the youth that, man, we don't know everything. We have to read and, ask questions, stuff like that. Don't be scared to reach out to your peers and things like that to learn from them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so with this clothing line, man, are you trying to like build multiple streams as far as like once you get up, are you wanting to branch out to other things as well?
Well, it's always, multiple streams of income is how you're going to survive in the world. So like once I get my clothing brand finished, eventually I want to, like I said, going back to the kids, I want to open up like my own nonprofit, like an after school program. And basically for kids that want to become entrepreneurs, like have a program inside of that where I can teach them the steps to get to where they're trying to get to.
Exactly. Because that was one of my ideas that I wanted to start. I wanted to partner up with certain people to do nonprofit things for the youth, because they are the future. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you're trying to show them things that you weren't able to get taught and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The classes that you want to give out, you probably weren't able to take class on how to do entrepreneurship, business and stuff like that. So that's good that you got that mentality of wanting to start things for the youth in the future, man.
Yeah.
Is there any other things you want to touch on as far as your business and brand and stuff like that before we get on out of here, man?
I just say, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting. I mean, like I said, I haven't been back in the city that long, but I done made a splash.
I'm telling you, I see it too, bro. Like your imprint is on everything. When I say that, I'm talking about mentally, physically, because I see the people on social media. I see you reaching out to them. I see your work. Like you've been grinding. I've been seeing you putting like videos together. Like you've been stepping up. You know what I'm saying? And you're very humble, bro. So keep that up, because that's going to make you last forever. And, I want to ask you this, man. Like I tell you, it ain't too many of us that, like, cause people be scared to talk about religion and God and stuff like that. And I see you, I love that. That's all I talk about.
Yeah.
What was instilled in you at a young age? Was you, into the church at a young age? Like what instilled in you to talk about God and hustle and pray and stuff like that?
Just going back to my parents, man. We used to go to church. I remember every Sunday, like, and at a young age, like I used to be the kid, like I'll fall asleep and mom would give you the little pinch and you wake up. But like now, man, I enjoy church. Like it kind of frees up the mind. Like I notice, like whenever I'm stressed, I get into my Bible, or like I go read something inspirational that pertains to the Bible or something along those lines. But yeah, it's just really helped me to stay grounded, not really stress too much, and just realize like I'm meant to be here.
Exactly.
And what's gonna come is gonna come.
And you deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna take you a long way. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on Straight Facts too, man. But I also want to ask you, is there anybody into like celebrities or anybody that inspired you as well, like besides your parents, as far as like the clothing line? Is there anybody else that you looked up to? You know what I'm saying? That, that motivated you to.
I say that got Virgin, man.
Oh yeah, okay, R.I.P. Virgin, man.
Yeah, his stuff just it's outside the box. So like with me, like I know it's a lot of clothing brands here in the city. So I try and I relate everything to football. So like every clothing brand here, I study. I look at what they're doing, and I try to figure out, well, how can I brand myself differently to be outside of the box, to make my own lane.
Exactly.
So I mean that's really where I'm at with it, especially like with the little animation videos I've been putting together for the marketing. There's nobody in the city.
Exactly, that's fire, and I could tell that, you know what I'm saying. Now that you say Virgil, I can see the influence. You know what I'm saying, because man, the way you put your things together, bro, that's hard. Like that's fire. Like you say, you want to stand out. You want to stand out from the crowd. You know what I'm saying, and I see that you've been studying, like you said. That's why I love to tell kids to play sports, because what you just said, you take football and you put it in everything else, and you study it.
Yeah.
But when using football, you studied it game tape. You studied your opponent.
Yeah.
So that's good that you was able to study Virgil and able to put this handprint on all your clothes, but not like just take everything, but just take little nuggets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that you was able to get influence from Virgil. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else that influenced you besides Virgil? That's in the game and stuff like that?
I say Damon Johns of
FUBU.
Because basically he started just with hats. You know, he, from the story that I remember, he said he basically sat outside a studio and he just caught somebody coming out and handed them a free shirt, and from there it's been history.
Wow. Yeah, shout out Damon Jones too, because he had a big impact on the black culture.
Yeah.
Everybody had food back in the day, man. So that's good, man, that you study these people, man, that are big influences on the culture and able to put that into your clothing line and business as well. Because like you said, it means a lot to the people like that to see that they influence the youth, just how you trying to influence when you make your nonprofit things and stuff like that. So that's good that you was able to do that, man. And I'm glad that you want to reach back to the community and stuff and give back to the nonprofits, man. But is it any other things you want to cover, bro, before we get on out of here, man? 'Cause I know you got a lot of things to cover and stuff.
I just would like to say, so my cousin Chevandria, look out for her. Basically just did the theme song for Hustle and Pray. She's gonna shoot the music video today.
I was about to ask you about that too. Yeah, because I heard somebody singing the other day and on it. I was trying to see, is that your sister?
Oh, that's my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically our whole family is business oriented. So yeah, like I said, she said the Hustle and Pray kind of inspired her to write songs. Like I said, she wanted to do the music video today. I actually just gave her a couple pieces to feature in the video.
That's tough.
So yeah, everything is coming together like it's supposed to.
And it takes a village to help, you know what I'm saying? So can you tell them where they can find like your clothing line, the websites, all your social media and things like that, and who they can get in touch with to get it?
So the website is www.blackstampedeClothing.com. I'm in the city. I do local drop-offs, man. I like to build that relationship with people that support me. So it's nothing for me to come and deliver it to you or meet somewhere. I will be out doing more pop-up shops, more community events. So we have a photo shoot at the end of the month. We got together with, I think it was CTC Productions.
Okay.
Then we shoot at their studio, and then my guy from Atlanta, Miles and Ronnie, he's gonna be shooting all our photos.
That's fire, man. So you amping this thing up.
Yeah.
2024 is time. Black Stampede, Hustle and Pray. It's time to take this thing to another level.
Yeah, man. I done did my studying. Like I said, we got rich millennials in the city. We got Third Eye. We got Who Money, but they done established themselves, and I say this respectfully, but it's my year.
Yes, sir, man. I love it, bro, because like I tell people, it's 2024. Mama mentality, Kobe. I don't know if you was a Kobe fan, but you know how he thought. Mama mentality is my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, like you said, it ain't about discouraging other people. It's just the fact that I'm in my lane and I just want to eat and I want to do it humbly.
Yeah.
So like you said, you'll pull up. My boy pulled up on me today with the Hustle and Pray shirt, man. I love the support. You know what I'm saying? He'll push up on you. And what's your website name again? One more time.
BlackStampedClothing.com.
Okay. Can you tell them also your social medias, Facebook, Instagram?
So TikTok is Black Stampede Clothing, Instagram Black Stampede, Facebook. My personal page is Prince Cotton, and then we got the business page, which is also Black Stampede Clothing. For
sure, man. So yeah, y'all definitely get on that, man. He got a lot of different type of material. And you say you're coming out with a spring collection.
Yeah, so we dropping the joggers and the camo, and then in the black. And then we are basically gonna go back to what the colors we first started out with, which is like a nude brown. And then we're gonna do it's a I guess you would say it's a gray on black.
Yeah.
With the little red in the middle.
Is that what some of the examples you had posted the other day? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, that was actually my favorite color wave.
Yeah.
The gray, black, and red.
I try to relay everything, like we in the city, so, you know, everybody's a Georgia Bulldog fan, so that black, the red, and the gray, man, you just gotta, it's marketing.
No.
you gotta realize your demographic.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a no-brainer for me.
That's why I did the black and red. See, that's why I tell you, man, he's smart, man. That's why I think a certain way I think too, because it's where you at.
Yeah.
You got to relate where you at and stuff like that. It's a lot of Georgia Bulldog fans, Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So do what's gonna stand out. So I like that, man. So anything else, bro, you want to go over, man? Anybody else you want to shout out that's on the team, part of the what's the Worldwide Motion? That's also your brand, is your partner brand?
No, this me too.
Oh, this you too?
Yeah, this is just an exclusive.
Let's talk about that, man. This is exclusive, this Straight Facts Podcast.
So I ain't told nobody this, this would be like first news to everybody. So I'm actually partnering with somebody in Atlanta. We're actually gonna be working to get the brand over in King.
Wow.
So that's how the Worldwide Motion came into play. Like, I'm gonna be known worldwide.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nobody. I'm from Augusta. For my brand to reach all the way into Kenya, like that's different right now.
That's fire, and that goes back to what you said earlier about branching out into the world. So that's why you said that. See, you think ahead. I love that, man. I like that. So you end up looking at with somebody in the A.
Yeah.
And that's good because he had to see something in you for him to combine with you. And because anytime somebody lets you come in on their business or y'all partner up, that means they trust you and you trust him as well.
Yeah.
So that's good that you was able to do that in exclusive.
And what's crazy about it, it's not even him, bro. It's an old white lady.
Wow.
She's just been around the world and she saw something in me that I guess I hadn't seen myself. So yeah, we actually have a business trip that I got to get to in like the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just to show some sample products of what I potentially can bring to the table and just go from there.
So you're in grind mode this year.
Oh yeah, man. One of the books I actually read, I think his name is Dennis Phillips. It's called How to Get Rich. And one of the things he said is in order to be rich, you got to switch that mindset from being lackadaisical to being in predator mode.
Yeah,
that's the type of mode I'm in right now.
Exactly. Yeah. I like that too because I seen a video yesterday. It's similar to that. It was about manifestation. It's like when you buy a certain car, that's when you start to see certain things on the road. You start to see that same car. Yeah. But these cars have always been here. It's about, I think he called it the RA or something.
Yeah.
It's about that. It's about focusing in on something. Like you said about the rich. Once you start being around rich people and stuff, your mindset gonna put you there. Yeah. Now you start making money and stuff like that. So that's good that you was able to get to that mindset, man. And now it's time to go up. You know what I'm saying? You in grind mode, predator mode. It's time. And then that goes back to 48 Laws of Power too in that book about, you know what I'm saying? I forgot that little saying, but I heard Cameron say it one time. I forgot what it is, but a lot of people in prison, be saying that little part, but it's nothing bad. It's about just stay tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? No feelings into this business thing and just go with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And, I guess you can say another person I would shout out is my boy, 601 June.
Okay.
He's another up and coming artist. We kind of just market each other. So like, I just remember one day me and him sitting at JV practice and I told him, man, I'm about to take this brand somewhere and I want you to be with me because I know you do music. And that's been like 10 plus years ago, man.
Wow.
We conversate every other day.
Wow.
Make sure, keeping each other accountable.
Exactly. Sharing each other posts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Motivating each other. Because in the beginning, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't believe in your dream.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I want people to hear this because, like I said, that means don't give up in the beginning. Because 9 times out of 10, like you said, go back to that white lady in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Folks that's gonna support you ain't the people that grew up with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somebody that sees something in you that didn't grow up with you. Because they don't have, when somebody don't grow up with you, they don't have a reason to hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all about, man, I don't want to see him above me. It's all about, man, if I help this guy, that'll make me look good too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you was able to have that mindset and it goes all the way back to the way you've been thinking since day one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, bro. So I appreciate you, bro, pulling up on Straight Facts Podcast.
Yeah, sure.
We definitely gotta do a part 2. Because like you said, you in grind mode now, so after that spring collection drop, I definitely want to bring you back on here, man. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more, man. But before we got here, like I said, is there any more things that you want to touch on, bro? Because you've been supporting your boy, man. I appreciate you, fam. Like, I said, I love the support, I love the humility, I love the independency from you, and I also love the way that you rep God. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I just say, man, if you got a dream, Just stick to it, and it's gonna come.
And we have a worldwide motion, man. That's hard. I love that, bro.
Join me next time for part 2 of the interview with my guy, Prince Cotton. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Straight Facts Podcast. Let's go.